My name is Donna DiCrescenzo.
April Capone.
Jasleni Brito, and I am a living donor.
I am a living kidney donor.
I am a living donor. I donated my kidney to my son. I think because he's my son, there was no hesitation. It was after the fact, when you reflect and you realize, seeing the effect of the transplant, seeing how his life changed, it took on a whole nother level of what a true gift it was.
We've seen a rising need for people who require transplants. We've now come to the understanding that the safe and ethical expansion of living organ donation is really the solution to this health crisis. There are many studies now that have come out to suggest that recipients of living donors do far better. And that really has to do with, as our general population ages, so does the population in the deceased donor pool.
Before my sister got sick, I didn't know that kidney exchange programs or organ exchange programs were even a thing. We have a huge family. I mean, my dad has 11 brothers and sisters, and my mom has 14. The way that I ended up being the donor was just because everyone was screened, none of us were compatible. It was just easier for me to donate through the donor exchange program. So my kidney went to Georgia, and then a kidney from Minnesota is now in my sister.
Our waiting time for a kidney transplant in the state is up to 5 to 7 years. When you have a living donor, you can get a transplant 6 weeks after you're approved and your donor's approved.
Donating my kidney was the single best thing I've ever done with my life. I came to be a living kidney donor. It was an altruistic directed donation, which meant that I knew who the kidney was going to, but I didn't know the person well.
The donor that donated to my sister, he's an altruistic donor. He's just a stranger who got up one morning and said, I want to donate a kidney. It's really instilled in me this sense of paying it forward. Not only did it bring my immediate family closer together, but it really showed us how loved we are and who's really there for us. And it was an overwhelming amount of generosity and of caring and of being there. We were really lucky to have that.
At the Center of Living Organ Donors, we really think we need to start thinking outside the box.
What we are doing at the Center for Living Organ Donors, which is revolutionary and different than any other program in the country, is monitoring the health and wellness of our donors for life.
The key really is to provide a platform of education, public awareness, and most importantly, like we're doing, a lifelong commitment to everyone who donates their organ. So when they come forward to donate in an altruistic fashion, they know they're not alone. They know that they're going to have a network of other donors to support them, and they have a health institution that's in it for the long term. So we're going to measure your blood pressure and get you set up for free laboratory testing. We'll do this every single year. We've taken an organ from a perfectly healthy individual, and we have a responsibility to make sure that that individual leads a normal and healthy life. That was really the main principle that we wanted to found this center on. Our approach is to engage living donors locally, and we do it in local communities throughout Connecticut. What we hope to do is have these local communities be the source of information for people who are considering donation.
My only wish is that I could do it again. What we are aiming to do through this community is share the message.
They want to volunteer their time, their knowledge, their experience to actually help increase public awareness.
I was coming home from work one day and I met my neighbor. She asked how I was feeling. She knew that we went in for surgery. And I said, yeah, I'm feeling great. If Danny's doing great, he's back at school, life's normal, life's good. She said, my sister needs a kidney, and she's needed one for 2 years. She said, so after hearing that you were feeling good, she said, I'm giving my kidney to my sister. I never thought that just by talking about it, you could inspire somebody else to say, okay, well, maybe it's not that scary. The best gift of all is how, as a donor, you feel when your recipient wakes up and they have a new normal.
I feel like it's things like this that make you believe that miracles can really come true.
Frankly, I think I have the best job in the world. There's no other field in medicine dealing with living donors every single day, individuals that constantly remind you that you can do more.
We get to see the best of the people in our community, people who come forward to donate part of themselves to help someone else. That really is the best that humanity has to offer, and it's a privilege to be able to be part of that every day.